get 3 but some 6 at night, just the 5 of you. I told her like you, that bitch like you. With all them around, you scared to do. I'm not. Long as you joking, now here for me. I ain't got.
Although y'all, okay, pause. So welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm about to show you how I make this delicious stuffed chicken. Y'all, this was so good. One of the best things I've ever made, like, period. So I'm starting off with broccoli. My husband does not like spinach, so I had to switch it up a little bit and do broccoli instead. So I just made sure to wash the broccoli off. Always wash your fruits and vegetables off. And then I'm cutting it up. And after I, cut it up and get the broccoli, whatever that green part is, get that off of the broccoli. Then I'm going to saute it just a bit in order to shrink it down to make my mixture to put inside of the chicken.
I am on my own now. I am in trouble now. I need you to go now. I can fix my own crown. Back up on my bullshit. Back up on the thing. Don't dealing with you. Don't.
So notice, after I cut it off, I am kind of tearing it apart because I don't want like just a big chunk, and I want as many of the like broccoli stems as possible to be in the mixture. So like I said, I'm just cutting off the broccoli heads and then tearing them up and ripping them up just so there'll be more in there.
Baby, I don't know why you treating me so bad. You love me, don't wanna find me, and I was all you had. You know my heart is beating for you, and I can't stop crying. Still, I don't know how I allow you to treat me this way, and still I stay. See my days are cold without you. My heart can't take no more. I keep on running back. See my days are cold without you. And my heart can't take no more. I keep on running back to you. Baby, I don't know why you wanna do me wrong. See, I'm home all alone, and you are always gone.
Remember, when it comes to cooking, clean as you go, people. Clean as you go. Like, you gotta get rid of that mess so it leaves you less mess for later. Now, like I said, I am about to saute my broccoli. I think I just put a little bit of oil in there just to get it to go down as much as possible. So here we are. Like, literally don't do it for long because you don't want burnt broccoli pieces in the cream cheese mixture. That's not the move. All right, so I'm about to make the mixture. I'm putting cream cheese in there. You're going to see me struggle to put the cream cheese in there because it did not want to come out for nothing. So after I put the cream cheese in there, I'm going to use seasonings. If I don't show them, then I will put it on the screen what seasonings that you need, and also put it in the description box. I'm mad because I bought some ranch dressing seasoning to put in there, and I completely forgot. But I just know that would have put it like over the top. But I'm gonna be honest, even with the seasonings that I put in there, it was still 10 out of 10. Like 10. When I tell you this recipe is a 10 out of 10, like, I be making a lot of stuff and a lot of it be good, but this will slap your mama good. If you would like this process to go by easier, then I would make sure to set out your cream cheese ahead of time. I did not do that, so that's why it was taking a little bit longer for me to mush it up. But yeah, just use a fork preferably in order to smush it all together. Once you kind of get it going, then it'll become easier, as you can see. And then once you get it to the proper consistency, pretty soft, is when you're gonna start adding your broccoli or your spinach, whichever one you prefer. Now it's time to mix that up real good. You want to mix it up really well. Make sure there's no chunks of broccoli just sticking out, or there's just chunks of cream cheese without broccoli, because that defeats the whole purpose. So yes, mix it as well as you can before putting the seasoning in it. Now you can put the seasoning in first. I forgot so that's why I didn't put the seasoning in there right away and didn't put it in until afterwards. So I see that I didn't show all the seasonings, so I'm going to just list them on the screen right now. Now the same seasonings that I use for this mixture is the same seasoning that I used on the chicken.
Guess you love me when it's like that. Guess you love me when it's like that. If it was you, it would be like that. To everybody else, it won't just show me that. But I love when you make up like that. And you love it when I make you mad. But baby, we just show like that. Yeah, baby, we just show like that.
So now I'm mixing all of that in together, prepping it right before I stuff it inside the chicken. So I just got regular chicken breast from Walmart. I washed it. I don't care what anybody says. I'm washing my chicken, okay? Even if it's just some water, but I use apple cider vinegar to wash it and then get all of that like weird gooky stuff off of it. So I washed it and then got ready to put the slit in the center. You kind of just have to eye, where exactly to put the slit at. It makes sense. You do want to put it on the side that that has the most fat on it, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of holding it down carefully so I can get the proper slit. And then I'm just going to do the same thing to the other chicken breast that's sitting next to it. Now you might have to go back and kind of get under the slit good enough or whatever, which I had to do a couple of times, which is no big deal. Like, it's no big deal. This is not Hell's Kitchen. Like, it's okay if you have to go back in there, as long as you get the slit to be how you want it to be. I wanted it to have enough space, and I wanted it to have enough depth inside of it depth inside of it as well, before I did the stuffing, because I didn't want the stuffing to just like fall out of the chicken. We don't want that. So yes, perfect it and make your slit how you want to make it so you can get ready for the stuffing. Now it's time to season the chicken. So I put a little bit of oil on it, a little bit more than a little bit, but it's okay. And you want to make sure you get the oil inside of the chicken as well. And then you want to put your seasonings, again, the same seasonings that you used for the cream cheese mixture, you're going to use it for the chicken. So I'm going to list them again here, and then I'm also going to put in the description box. So once you get the seasoning on the top, the bottom, inside the slit, then you're gonna rub the chicken down. Okay, rub it down like you a masseuse to make sure the seasoning gets all up in there.
Tell me, have you heard that, baby? I'm just saying, do it. I'll start hitting on if you make it. Cups of XO, all my people been here. I see all of my friends here. Guess she don't have the time, you can't get no more. Flights in the morning, what you doing that's so important?
Now it's time to stuff this thing like a Thanksgiving turkey, okay, honey? So I'm just using the mixture and I'm just putting it deep inside, like as deep as it will go inside of the chicken, and spreading it out evenly. I can't even tell you like, oh, just do a spoonful, because I just used the fork and just eyed it to decide, okay, this looks like enough, this look like this won't fall out, this look like it will fall out, and just went from there. It's okay if you have to touch it. It's okay to get a little messy, okay? That's how we work in this kitchen. We get a little messy. So I just make sure to keep kind of like stuffing it in there from what I couldn't do with the fork, in order to get it like as deep in that pocket that you created as possible, because I wanted to make sure that when I put it in the frying pan that it wasn't just going to come out. Now it is time to fry it. So I put a little bit of butter in the pan, and look at that big fat juicy chicken breast. I had already did some, so that's why the pan looks like that, whatever. And you're gonna want to fry it on each side for 5 minutes, okay? 5 minutos. We're not cooking it in the pan, okay? We just doing the first part. So first part, cooking it on each side for 5 minutes. Now once you're done, this is how your chicken should look once you're done frying it. Now you're gonna put it in the oven for, I want to say like 400 for 20 minutes, okay? 400 for 20 minutes. And that's how everything is going to look, how it's supposed to. Then you're done. Boom, bam, voila. I just put it with that like rice noodles or whatever. It was like garlic rice noodles that I got from the store, and you're done. This did not take long to make at all. Make sure you like, make sure you comment and tell me how the recipe was if you tried it yourself. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share the video to your friends who need new recipes, and I'll see y'all in the next video.